Okay guys, here we go. So we have our Garmin Ascent MK2i, and all of a sudden we get our transmitter, the T1 transmitter, which we've patiently been waiting for. So let's go ahead and set it up. Here I go right now, setting mine up with my high pressure quick disconnect. Not necessary if you don't want to use that as well. One important thing to listen for: that little beep right there. Once we have that beep, it is turned on and activated. Now we're going to go into the setup menu and get everything ready to roll. Under the air integration panel, we're going to go into the transmitters and look for new ones. It's very, very easy process. What it's going to do is look for the low power signal coming from the transmitter already. Once it does, what you'll do is you'll hear a chime. You'll select and add that transmitter, and you're good to go. Now, with mine out of the gate, it came in with a low battery, so we're going to go ahead and adjust that in just a moment here. But let's go through a couple of these features. You can identify the transmitter, and when you do that, what's going to happen is the watch will chime, as will the transmitter itself. You can change your working pressure, so if you have steel, you can need to set it to a lower one, or if you have obviously a 3000 aluminum, you can do that. You can set your reserve pressure as well. Do the volume of your tank right in here, so if you're diving in 95, 83, whatever it might be, you can change those settings. Pretty straightforward. You can increase the power of that transmitter, but it obviously lower the battery life in there. So real simple, you can go in and rename the transmitter. I just went in to the settings in here and renamed it after me. Put my name in there, Josh. You can put whatever you need to in there. Now, what this will actually look like on the data screens when you're actually diving, let's take a look at that real fast. So under the single gas settings and setting up for our dive, obviously we have this main screen right there. Then I've customized some screens in there, and then we have the battery transmitter screen and what the tank has. Real easy to go into the settings menu in here as well and readjust this so that you can change those data screens. So this would be the first, second, or third one. Now, on that note, I'd mentioned that I had an issue with the battery. Here's an example of what the top of the transmitter looks like. So it's real simple, real easy. It's a CR123A battery. So you just take your standard scuba tool, screw into the top of that. It'll come out real easily. There you can see the O-ring. Pretty straightforward battery setup right there, which is nice. You can take the battery out. This one factory stock was from Panasonic. Thankfully, I have a bunch of these lying around my house because I use some for some of my other lights as well. CR123 battery goes right in there. It's a 3 volts, and just secure it on in, and we're good to go with about another 100 hours of battery life on this transmitter. So we'll test it out, see how it goes. And that's it. That's your Garmin Ascent T1 battery.